We're recording, by the way.
Thank you. So anybody want to hear about my point? You guys don't know who I am, and I'm just sitting here like a crackhead on the street. The thing is, I've been listening to the podcast, well, the second episode, and it's gonna be weird hearing me throughout, like, the whole episode. Oh, shit. Oh, God, that's... Jesus Christ. Oh, that's gonna be so weird. Like...
Okay, ice back.
Okay. I just thought of this. So, it'll be weird loading up the podcast, like, on YouTube, watching it for a bit, like clicking onto it and hearing me.
Well, why don't you just mute YouTube?
Oh, no, dude, he's not streaming to YouTube, he's streaming to Twitch.
Mm.
Like I'm talking about after.
Dio,
What?
if this word don't come up, I'm going to come to your house and give you a hug.
Please do, I'm lonely.
You're not the only one, buddy.
It's still syncing user data, I hate this.
I'm literally just watching your fucking cat the whole time, just have the fucking sound on.
Like,
Okay, time to take the dip out because my fucking head is spinning.
oh! Wanna know a fun fact?
No.
Minecraft booted me to the main screen.
You're welcome. I texted him and told him to.
I'm gonna commit multiple acts of... I have to restart my Xbox for like the 5th time today. Isn't that fun? Wonder what's new with esports.
See, the one thing that sucks is I'm a country boy, but I have braces. So every time I'm trying to fucking, when I put a dip in, my whole fucking place where I put the dip is just covered the brace.
Ew.
Yeah, it sort of sucks, but at the same time, I can't help it. Oh, I got that much without this. Let's go. Funny, braces are supposed to help your teeth, and then I do shit that fucks up my teeth. Listen to this glorious.
I've been listening to like I had this one video where it's like this one kid asking for pog juice,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had it stuck in my head.
Well, I have a pod system vape, but at the same time, I don't use that when I use that.
I'm talking about pog, like POG, pog juice.
Pog juice. Dang, that must
Yeah,
make you the
pog.
best at every game.
It does. It's like G Fuel, but it doesn't do anything.
Pog juice is just Viagra for gamers.
It is. It's just straight up. It like if you're a teenager and you take Viagra, It's
Bro,
gonna turn that.
imagine being a teenage gamer, and then this is how you moan at someone's ear. Holy poggers!
Just poggers.
That'd be the woman.
Dude, yeah. Like 2050. 2050, that's how it's gonna sound.
Yeah, 2050, the gamer girl, as you are fucking, you're just gonna hear poggers. For the girl, it's poggers. For the guy, it's holy poggers.
Dude. I remember, okay, so there's this one clip of a blooper where a guy accidentally nuts in the cameraman's eye.
How do you accidentally nut?
It's because of the angle. So the way it was angled. So it's angled at a diagonal
fuck
angle.
Up. What did I just come back to? I was AFK.
So, Jake?
No, I went upstairs. You guys have been on recording for the past 6 and 8 minutes and counting. I'm gonna start the stream here. I'm hitting start stream right now. Oh god, I come back to it's all over his face. I'm like, oh.
Jake, so Pog Juice is Viagra for gamers, and whenever a gamer comes, the girl is poggers, and when the guy comes, it's holy poggers.
Are you guys on Urban Dictionary again?
No.
I'll hit you with my dictionary.
No, we thought of that. Like, that came straight from the mind.
Of course it did. Of
Hey,
course
Jake,
it
you
did.
Want my
I do not want your Pog Juice. Not right now. Maybe sometime later.
Hey, listen, I already took my Pog Juice, so don't worry about it.
I gotta take my omeprazole first. I got heartburn.
I'm about to make a Minecraft mod where it's Pog Juice.
I haven't ate today. Literally, all I've had is soda and dip.
Same.
Jesus.
Well, not dip. I've had soda and chip.
No, I've had soda and dip. That is all I've had.
Bro, I need to mod Minecraft and add Pog Juice into the game.
Just swap out milk.
Just an OP potion that, gives
like,
you,
it gives you every single buff in the game. Like, hey,
it gives you every
255.
buff for like 5 seconds.
255.
Welcome. Cereal, would you like some Pog Juice?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Your microphone.
It's gamer Viagra.
Cereal. So Pog Juice is for gamers. It's a Viagra for them. And then when you come, it makes you say poggers.
I can take a blue pill every morning. I don't need that.
Oh.
I'm a Trump. No. I think the Trump is the Lord.
Is your Minecraft working here?
No.
Yeah, we're streaming, by the way, guys.
I think the Trump is the Lord.
So do you want me to change mics?
Well, good. They can learn what Pog Juice is, Jake.
Yeah, they've been able to know.
Yeah, I already explained it.
They've been able to know for the past 2 minutes now. At least for the streamers. For YouTubers, let me finish. The recording has been up for 10.
Is this better?
That is so much better, Cereal.
Bro, your mic, it's so much better. I will literally just...
It really went from 8-bit to 64-bit.
I don't know, my connection makes all of you guys sound like 8-bit but Cereal.
Imagine having 8-bit, Jake.
I don't have to. You guys play Undertale? Anyways, I was going to start off this stream by saying something completely different than Pog Juice. I was originally gonna say, hey, do you guys want a story time that Landon witnessed?
Wait, which one was it?
Stabbing.
2 thumbs up.
I might know. Okay.
You know what it is.
Wait. Real quick.
I think I do, but I don't remember the name.
Can we just imagine this real quick?
Like,
imagine, like,
oh
let's
shit,
say...
headshot.
Boom, headshot.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Hold on, I have a question.
That's what you say to me when I play.
Let's say someone just, like, loads up a sniper rifle round and aims it at the president. And the moment it gets fired, all we hear is poggers.
I'm taking out the president.
Did this man just hold on a second. Did this bitch really just rack? Hold on a second.
Oh, I got a better racket.
Oh, fuck.
Boy, you better put them damn pants on because you're going to need them to start running. Honey, go get my shotgun. Let me just get the big meaty sniper that's half the
I
size
can
of
legit, I can mag flip so hard where it will hit my wall. Like, it,
I can tell the difference between a Nerf and an actual 9mm, alright?
Jake, just listen to this big-ass meaty fucking sniper I got.
This man's over here with the Nerf long strike.
Nah, Jake.
Bro, I ain't got the bro, remember that one sniper? What's the one sniper called?
Sniper
it's
Wolf.
the blue and yellow one.
Blue and yellow one.
Jake, do you see how big this is?
1 second. I gotta look at Discord. Oh!
It is half the size of me, over half. So
Good God. Is that the long strike? What is it called? Renegade? Something like that?
No, that's the Mega Strike.
Nah, it's one of the megas. I've had this since I was like really young.
This. My face is
That's
great.
it, guys.
Bro, imagine that's a video.
Y'all with all those fake guns, and I just got a trade.
Yes,
This one's mine.
Okay, this is probably my most prized one I have because it was self.
Like
For those who are on,
okay.
You guys realize none of them can see your cameras, right?
Well, you have a small
Bro, then
so.
pull up Discord.
I'm looking at it. I'm just saying.
Why do you just randomly have all your Nerf guns on your bed, though?
This man came prepared.
Yeah, he was like, I bet.
Don't ask.
Deal, if you don't get your Minecraft working, we're going to have issues. I'm going to fight you.
Do you see this? Do you see this right now?
Server
you see this, right?
Internet. Get better internet, boy.
Okay, but anyways, I want to tell this story, and Mickey might get pissed at me for this.
One router.
But
I don't even think this man was here. He's been muted for like the past whole time.
All right, but here, Landon, you remember this because you were there. Well, there's two things that led up to it. First and foremost, I was in college for a bit, and they were giving me shit.
Wait, was this at Mickey's?
This was at Mickey's house. Yeah, the time you actually saw me.
Oh, okay. I thought I do.
Can they hear me?
Third router.
Oh, you fucker.
What you mean, get better internet?
What is that voice?
All right, Jake, continue story time.
I'm trying to, but someone just came in and said, "Hey, Jake, can you hear me?" And it sounded like Princess for a second.
It did.
It's EpiPen.
All right, but anyways, so
hold on. Before you continue this, Jake, hey, Epitaph. So I'm more loved than you because I got the rip and tear build.
shut up. Ass. All right, I'm muting him.
Of course he's gonna get the rip and tear build. That's his lover.
Yeah, Jake is my poppy.
Okay. Anyways, I almost kicked him from the server. I clicked the wrong button. That scared the shit out of me. But anyways, so what happened was I was originally going to start college, or I started college while I was down in Tennessee on my trip, and they were upstairs playing Smite, and they were playing Dungeons and Dragons for a while. So I thought, okay, cool. Mickey had a big ass speaker downstairs, and Landon didn't hear this yet because he hadn't been over to the house. But whenever I yell, "I'm going to play the Song of My People," I would blast Careless Whisper at full volume.
Yeah.
And I did, and they came flying downstairs and wanted to beat the shit out of me. I'm just sitting there waiting for Zoom to log in. They're both standing over top of me. Landon has the lightsaber that I made in his belt like it's a samurai sword. Like he's holding it like a katana with his chest puffed out like, Shogun! Like he's going to come over and just cut my head off. And eventually I just start trash talking like, Mickey, you come here, I'm going to drop your ass, like something along those lines. I couldn't remember, but it was in a voice like that. And I don't remember how or when, but we got into the living room, and Mickey's a wrestler. I'm not. Best way to preface that, what's about to happen.
Hold on, real quick.
What
do you think my Mickey could beat my mom in a wrestling match?
No, I don't even know your mom.
I do. I was with her last night.
She's lesbian. Now I know
Yeah.
why.
Well, that's not what she told me.
Okay, let's move past 20.
You're the
Can we
reason.
move on from 2013 Xbox party chats, please?
No, you.
Anyways, he got me into a lock, and I got around, and I got out of it. He said, "Oh, you one slippery bitch," and he went to lunge, he took a step forward at me with his hands out wide, and he was low, and I'd never wrestled before, so I threw my hands up and like spread out. I panicked.
You got blown.
I panicked, and I stabbed Mickey in the eye. I literally just with my thumbs, he ran at me. I just threw my hands straight up, oh shit, and my thumb went right underneath his left eye.
Yeah, he blinded him for a good 30 to an hour.
I felt so terrible.
Yeah, he was apologizing for the next 30 minutes, and Mickey was like, "I'll be all right," when his eye was literally bleeding a little bit, and I was like, "This man's."
I didn't mean to do it was the bad part, and he's like, "Dude, just shut up. The more you apologize, the more it makes me want to actually hit you." I'm like, "Oh fuck, okay."
Yeah,
I have a question for anybody.
Does
anybody actually know a lot of dirty tactics and moves?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called a 9mm.
I'm from Detroit.
I've done, I believe, 4 illegal moves in wrestling against Landon.
Hey,
Mickey, we're talking about when I stabbed you.
Anybody else have done 50 war crimes?
Hey, Mickey,
I'm about to
just
mute his
listen.
ass here.
I'm coming for them cheeks.
Listen, I'm coming for the spine of your back, Mr. Scoliosis.
Hey, suck it. I will literally tickle your toes.
That's the spine.
Hey,
Landon,
I will juggle your kidneys if you don't shut up.
I will tongue punch your fucking fart box.
Okay, I haven't heard that before.
How many times have I missed this
You
president?
have PTSD about the word barnyard.
Hey, do you want to get thrown into the grass again?
Do you want to get slammed again?
Do I want to what?
You want to get slammed again?
Ladies, you're both fat. It's okay.
Hey, Landon, I got an idea. Why don't we just team and fight the crap out of Jake?
Hey, I'm getting to that
Mickey,
story.
Would you go back to your old house and spar on the freaking road again?
Let's go right now.
Anybody else see videos of the girl that was like, "Oh, if you drink this, you're this sexuality"?
That is random as hell, Dio.
No. I was thinking about this.
What do you expect?
Did we just become best friends?
Who?
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Bet.
I'm down.
All right, but yeah, I was going back because we got way off.
We're doing it naked.
Dio, invite me.
In the mud. Don't forget, I'm coming down in spring. It's gonna be muddy.
Yeah, nice try.
Landon, what's up?
Spring in Tennessee, believe it or not, is the only time we get less rain.
Oh, that's irritating. Up here, we get all of it.
Hold on.
No,
Yeah, we get rain. It can rain, snow, and be sunny at the same time.
welcome to living in the mountains.
Well, what happened next was after I poked Mickey in the eye and I was panicking, and I went and grabbed him ice and shit, and I felt really bad. And they let it go, and they went back upstairs. So I don't remember how it played out. I don't remember if this was before. I think this was before I jabbed him in the face. But at one point, since they're both bigger than me, Landon's 6'5", and Mickey's he's not taller than me, but he could still beat the shit out of me.
Yes, indeed.
I wasn't afraid of Landon using wrestling moves on me. No offense to you, because you flat out said you wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, it's called the simple fact of I just throw hands.
Yeah, you're over here with just you fucking anvils for fists, just wham, wham. But no, what happened was I kept playing. Oh, that's what it was. I was playing music and I was yelling it in the hallway up to the stairs, and they both came. They opened the door and I just see Landon standing there with the sword in both of his hands to the side. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I ran all the way downstairs and I locked the bathroom door and I hid in the shower and I grabbed the shower head and I had one hand on the handle in case they got in.
Oh my god.
And when I heard them both come downstairs, I heard Mickey go into the kitchen. I didn't hear where Landon went. somehow this big motherfucker just creeped his way into the office next to the bathroom. I heard Mickey go dum, 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 into the kitchen, going, "All right,
I got it.
Let me know when he comes out." Like I could hear them whispering and shit. And Landon, not even a fucking peep, just nothing, right?
Yeah. So like Jake, let me add here.
Go ahead.
He was like, Landon.
Yeah, I like from the shower. I'm like, "Where you at, buddy?" Nothing. Got no response, and I just hear Mickey's from the kitchen. Dead silence in the house.
Mickey knew what was gonna happen.
This is why I don't trust you guys.
No, Mickey, could you please, for the stream, explain to them or show them what I heard from a silent house?
I can try. I haven't warmed up, but okay.
that's pretty much it. That's the bad part. That's pretty much it. And I cracked the door thinking I was safe, right? And I open it. I'm holding like a bottle of bleach or something. I don't remember. But I know I grabbed a gallon of something. And I opened the door just slightly, and I looked in the mirror, and I just see Landon staring at me through the mirror. I don't remember what he said.
No, let me add to that. You saw me with like this demonic look just staring at you.
Yeah, he had his eyes really wide, his face in a big frown, like he was like, "I'm gonna get that ass." What did you even say? Because I just remember looking in the hallway, there's nothing. I turned to my left, looking at the mirror, and there you are behind me.
Yeah, as soon as you walked out and you didn't see me, I was like, "There's no mercy for you."
Well, for people who don't understand, the bathroom door immediate to the left of it was the bathroom mirror, and I was standing. I just cracked the door open, and I could see out of the crack, and I didn't realize that when I turned back. I did a double take. I cracked the door, look at the mirror, go, "Okay, I don't see anybody." Wait, what the fuck? And there he is, standing in the doorway of the office, holding the sword on his hip like he's going about to commit some seppuku. And I just bust out laughing. I fall on the floor. I'm laughing my ass off.
This man starts laughing, and I was like, "This is why."
This is why he dies.
But he forgot this part. When he's in the bathroom, all you randomly hear is, "You'll never take me alive." And then later, he's on the floor dying.
Yep. As soon as "You'll never take me alive," and I didn't even get up. I just laid there and laughed my ass off.
Yeah, and I slowly was pulling out the sword, and he was like, "Ah, please."
Yeah, I'm just wheezing on the ground. I can't get any composure, and he just comes around the corner with my sword, like, "Do you want death, mate?"
Ah, you're coming against me. You have chosen death.
Oh wait, Landon. By the way, you might need to update Minecraft.
I'm downloading the pack right now.
So not only
did
I stab my best friend in the face, but
this man about
jumped?
got beat by a cornbread man.
This cornbread country motherfucker.
Why is there so many errors?
This man came out of nowhere. I didn't expect. That was funny as fuck too.
See, this is the thing. I may be a fat boy, but I have literally the lightest footsteps if I try to be sneaky. That is why people have got jumped before.
Shit, I was about to get wrecked.
Hey, Jake, what's with him?
Okay, Mickey. I'm walking down the hallway.
I'm just surprised.
I turn a corner and there's a group of people, and they just jump.
This?
That over there. That's Corona. I named it Corona. I got it from the Nether. If you follow me, this is an actual naturally generating structure.
Cyril, that reminds me of a story when I was younger. My grandfather said, "I never got my ass kicked but one time. Never in my life. I'd always won those fights." And I was so confused. I'm like, "Wait, why?" He said, "The only fight I ever lost was when I came around the corner and I tripped."
Landon, come here.
Nothing.
Look what's on that book.
To the floor.
It's like I only lost one corner, and that was because I slipped coming around the corner and busted my ass.
Custom enchants.
Sounds like Jake's stupidity.
What?
I'm not taking anything. I'm just looking.
Real question is, Mickey, you've got a fight coming up.
Wait, there's steel?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable talking about this?
I am
taking your anvil. Here's your book bag.
Okay, they don't know this because it's just Dio, Landon, and I know it. Serial doesn't.
Ah. Okay.
I think Landon knows.
Landon knows because I told him about it, and he's like, "Can I just do it so I can throw hands?" I ain't done it in a minute.
We'll change the name for anonymity purposes.
All right. Landon, you care if I use your name?
We'll call him date. We'll call. We'll call him.
I'm gonna say Landon.
So
why don't we just? Why don't we just?
Also, hold on. Let me show you a bug with the great sword.
There's a random tower, and I want to know what it is.
Just call him Tay-Tay.
You can live in it, just don't go into the bottom.
I'm just gonna call him Landon.
Wait, why can't I go into the bottom?
Well, that's kind of confusing, but
because there's a lot of spiders.
Alright, well...
Whoa, this skull is different.
We call him Buster. Both of us know the reason why.
Wait, what'd you call him?
Well, Dio, you told me not to go into
the bottom. We're Buster.
Yeah, Buster will work.
So, me and Buster had a...
Okay, I'm out.
Disagreement on for D&D, like of all things you wouldn't expect. But this man had the problem of anytime that any of us said anything, including me or Jake, he would instantly jump the gun, say that we're wrong, that we did this, we did that, and he runs his mouth a crap ton. I
know who this is.
Right. And the problem is as of recently, he finally beat us in D&D, finally managing to, but he had to cheat his way by using a homebrewed spell, whatever, it doesn't really matter how that's said. But then he gets up and starts running his mouth saying, like, oh, I'm better, y'all just lost, throwing all this crap. And Jake and me fed up with it, and just kind of get a little bit upset about it, and we run our mouths a little bit. Lo and behold, that he actually just ran his mouth and lied to everyone. And now, because he got called out, wants to fight me.
Are you talking about Tano?
And then the nervous. I can't say that word, Jake.
This is a great.
We are, but for anonymity reasons, we're not going to say his actual name. Yeah, if you're gonna, it's not to slander him or anything, or like to, oh, we're just hiding the fact we're shit talking. No, it's out of the respect for him. We're not using his real name.
Yeah, we just keep their own name confidential. Like, we can say it off stream and stuff, but I prefer not to say it in, just out of respect. Whether or not we're in an argument or not, that still does not deem it right just to say his name on stream.
I mean, there's a few that we have, but that's because they've already talked about joining the server. But this is a different situation. The other thing was, this dude, good God, man. There's so much stuff.
It's a problem because I know where Jake might go with this.
Hey, Dio, I want you to know I will suck your toes.
If you all really want to know, like, he straight up thought that kids whined. Like baby kids whined.
Fetuses.
Like
the word
fetuses.
was fetus.
Yeah,
the word was fetus. The exact question was, what does a... The exact question was, hey, what does a pregnant 14-year-old and a fetus both have in common? And the actual, the punchline for the joke is, they both think, holy shit, my mom is going to kill me. However... However, Buster decided to say they both whine in straight confidence. He also has done a lot of, we'll say, creepy things that he thinks was romantic, but everyone else just kind of looks down upon it, is the nicest way to describe it.
That man has... Mickey, how did you... Okay.
Yeah, how did you meet him?
Who?
Oh, Tanner!
No. No, the other one.
Oh, Buster, sorry.
Wait, is that the one I beefed with?
No.
Jake.
Look, yeah.
When we're talking about the story, I'm carving a wooden knife.
Oh, cool. Landon,
a wooden
check your
folding
DMs.
knife.
Folding? Does it have a little access point on it? On Discord.
What am I checking DMs
on Discord?
I'm still on the blade part, but
back to the way I actually met him was...
I don't have anything.
1 second.
Back in elementary school, I was not the smartest, so I was actually put into some special classes due to birth defects.
Let's be honest. You're not the smartest cookie, but we love you.
Yeah, that's why
you ain't the smartest, but you the sweetest, big boy.
But yeah, no. So I actually met him in elementary school through one of these special classes.
Okay.
Special.
And he was actually during that time. Yes, and I do mean special. That is the way you might think it. He was actually a really good friend, and he kind of stuck beside me through thick and thin until towards the end of our elementary years. He kind of kept getting all talkative and all that. And the problem is that we fought before.
And he lost.
A lot of people don't know about, and I hit him hard enough one solid time in his nose, which is actually the whole reason why he's got a cut on his nose. And I kind of feel terrible about it because I'm also like, well, I don't want to do it again, but I'm also like, it doesn't really matter. And I really don't want to do it again, but I don't have much of another choice because he is not one to cope with reason. So
he's just gonna keep provoking it until one day he just dies.
There's gonna be one day whenever I finally snap about it. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to postpone it to where I don't do anything irrational. But it is.
Yes, Mickey, we both know what happens when we get irrational.
Don't want to talk about it.
Did I just hear a piglin?
But so, needless to say, eventually he got upset with me about something, and we are now like supposed to fight. And I actually really don't want to. For once, I don't want to fight because, one, I'm looking out for the betterment of him. He did say a whole bunch of things which can be considered felonies due to positioning and timing. And I feel
respawn. Oh my god!
And I kind of feel bad if I did.
I'm back now.
But I'm also trying to find a way around it to where he will listen. But as of right now, I found no way like that. There's nothing I've not been able to.
Here's the thing: if Mickey is the fight center, he will hurt him worse than what he did last time.
I'm 4 times as strong as I used to be.
That's what I'm saying. You will hurt him worse than what he was.
And I try to be nice. I really do. I try to be that guy who's like, we don't even need to fight. We can talk this out. And yes, yeah, because I'm a very, very upset person. Like everyone in this chat knows, I'm pretty bad about my anger. I'm not
with that because we both
get along with. But it's the fact that he thinks, oh well, he's never really shown it. He's never really done much. He's all talk no bite, and I don't want to show
a drowned skeleton.
And I just don't want to show like, hey, you know, you need to shut up, be quiet, and all that stuff. Because I try to be nice. I do. I try my hardest. But some people just drive it to the point of no end. So yeah, now I've got a little fight schedule. Apparently, I've just got to find out a time when I want to.
A time when I want him to die.
Pretty much.
Moo.
Oov. Yeah. That's what the best way to say it, without being completely dumbfounded about it.
I just realized I've never introduced myself.
What is that? Oh, it's a horse.
I've not introduced myself this stream. I'm ready.
So I'm a little scared. Oh, there's the thing.
You know those guys who talk for 5 minutes without realizing they're muted?
I don't stay muted, I just don't speak.
Yeah, I just did that.
Huh?
I'm taking some of your arm.
No.
You think I should introduce myself?
What is that?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, a lot of us don't introduce ourselves. I mean, I did because, well, I don't really care what people know about me.
Neither do I. I'm just not going to say my
some people
name because it's really unique.
What in the fuck?
Yeah, I have a big family.
I'm gonna jump in lava real quick.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
Lava, Las Vegas.
All right. Yeah, Dio and Serial both technically haven't introduced themselves, so you can go ahead if you want.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm Dio4C. I want to start streaming here soon.
Can I use the furnace?
And I'm Serial. I do a lot of weird shit. I chopped in a trio earlier.
I saw that.
Right before hopping on.
Earlier, I saw the video you shared.
That's a different one.
Yeah.
I just chopped in another one.
My question for you guys now, that since pretty much everybody in this call has been in my Discord, not my Discord, the D&D campaign, either one or both, we're going to start with like the attendance list is Mickey and then Landon, Cyril, and Dio. What is your guys' favorite moment from any Dungeons & Dragons campaign you've ever been in?
I actually have this on memory.
Yeah, and you're first, and then Landon, Cyril, and Dio. And I'm going to go back upstairs and grab my pizza rolls, but I have the stream on my phone so I can hear.
Okay. So, I don't do many other D&D campaigns besides homebrew campaigns, because I'm not exactly the greatest at making a normal class. So, what I actually did was, I have a barbarian who is a little young barbarian. And he is ridiculously powerful, and y'all may have heard about him on Jake's Discord, or not Discord, his TikToks. He pretty much became a god. He pretty much did not have to worry about divination and all of them keeping him at bay because, well, this campaign never had them. And needless to say, at one point, Leo, at the start of the campaign, still without his godly powers, pretty much was the strongest one. He saw death outside of a car window. This is not a joke. And death ran up at Mach speed as Leo finally hit his 0 health mark as a barbarian. Mind you, he enraged. So instead of Leo just dying out, Leo slammed his own head back to the wheel, got angry, and threw the power back into himself and revived himself back to 5 hit points. It was so ridiculous because there were people who were rooting for me to die because my character was straight up annoying. And I was like, that's completely fine because, you know, like, that's character development. Oh, oops, didn't make that, but I made it. And I thought it was just really cool. That's probably my favorite. Excuse me, I need to get to the thing.
Mick, you should have a book, by the way.
So who's next?
What do you think you want?
You.
It costs 10.
Summer's got protection 10. You're not going to deal anything to me.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm not even doing anything. I gave you your shit back.
Who's next?
Well, attendance list would say Landon is next.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Here, Dio, have 2 maps. I'd say probably the best D&D moment I've had was... Shit, I don't even know. I've had a lot of good ones. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Come here, watch.
That's cool. I can actually probably tell Landon one of his dumbest moments in D&D.
Oh, God.
I was about to say what's one of the moments that stood out, but...
Right. Well, this one's actually pretty funny. So our DM at the time was super high on note-taking. He kept us. Like, we always had to be in his notes, but the other guys didn't, which we didn't really care. Because it didn't seem like that big of a deal at first. But lo and behold, later on, it became a problem. But Landon, having just joined us, was looking for a way to, like, kind of build trust and not get killed on the spot. Well, we actually came up with a way for him to do that, and our DM let us do it. Landon, who was an artificer, actually made a diamond bucket from another diamond bucket. Just for one of our NPCs who had the purest obsession with buckets, who is also a red dragon, and had 3 levels in artificer. So this dude pretty much got promised a diamond bucket and got paid 3 diamond buckets, which was I just thought that was so dumb because that used one of his spell slots. It was one of the dumbest things that I've ever seen him do in D&D.
I've seen something worse.
I'm talking about Landon.
I know.
Oh.
You
Hey, do you have any string?
Landon, do you remember do not shit talk the teddy bear?
Ah, yes, that is also a good one.
Oh, no, that is the dumbest thing.
I can tell this one because I honestly remember it and I hate my life for it every day.
Please, and remember what I did for you.
Hi, losers.
Hey, princess.
What's up, other loser?
So the don't shit talk the teddy bear. Whenever I joined the first D&D session. So there was this guy. Can I actually just call him by his game name?
Yeah.
So his name was Ted. And so, that being said,
the last name.
He was a necromancer lich teddy bear.
Yep.
What the fuck is bounty?
So, that being said, I was like, "Oh, you're a fucking teddy bear. You ain't gonna do shit." And let me just say this: I was a rogue. And so I didn't know how strong the teddy bear actually was. And so he was like, "Oh, you want to shit talk me? All right." So this man time stops, and as soon as he said time stop, I know I done fucked up. And all you hear out of Jake is, "Ooh, boy."
I had watched this man execute another team member before, so I'm like, all right, shit's about to get real.
Yeah, and as soon as he heard time stop, he was like, you're fucked." And I rolled for to actually be able to move during time stop. It didn't happen. And so that being said,
Hey guys.
He put all his attacks and got me down to 5 health. And I literally just joined this campaign, and I was like, "You're really gonna kill me?" And I've never played D&D before. All right, this is some fuck shit.
That's
and so, that being said, he was like, "Oh, it's your first time." I was like, "Yeah." It didn't fucking matter. He killed me, but I got resurrected.
No.
Or no. Yeah, Jake got me up to max health. And then as I thought I was in the clear, they took me to this place called, was it Noxramus?
No.
No, you have been dead before you got there.
No, what happened here, if you don't remember this part, I got you, fam. This man, at 5 health, I time stopped because I had it because of DM bullshit. And, I love calling that sword DM bullshit, but it is. I time stopped, and I used all my abilities to freeze Ted before time resumed, which it obviously didn't take an effect until after time was over. Then I grabbed him, dashed out, and used the debt that the devil had to me, because yes, I managed to get the devil to owe me something, to unlock his tiefling potential and restore him to full health.
Yeah, my character was a tiefling, and I had some demonic abilities, but I didn't have them all. And he was like, "Hey, you know that favor you asked me?" And Lucifer was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, my buddy here's about to die, so can you heal him and unlock his full potential?" He's like, "Oh, I got you, fam." Ah, it's a skeleton. And then randomly, I was at full health, and I was a fucking full demon now. And so we go out of there. And
we don't even get out. We don't even get out.
Oh yeah, we were still down there.
Yeah, we didn't even get out. Ted got free of all the spikes and the ice I got through him. Everything around him was dead. I froze the massive construct Cull, which I thought was badass.
Yeah.
And Isaiah goes, all right, I was gonna spare him. Or not Isaiah, I'm sorry. Ted goes, all right, I was gonna spare him. So he uses his dash and uses all of his arcane recoveries and whatnot and gets over there and uses plane shift on him.
Oh no.
And he takes himself. I jumped out of the way. Like, I saw his ass coming. I'm like, oh, hell no. And jumped. I took the reaction to get out of the way. Like, I dodged. And Landon got plane shifted to a place called the Void in front of Yogg Saron or something like that. It's based off of the Cthulhu demons. And Landon didn't make it, is the nicest way to put it.
Yeah, so Mr. Teddy Bear, he teleported out of there, and I was left with this big ass. He
almost died. He almost died. And then he used Wish.
Yeah, he used Wish to get out of there, and he was like, and before he got out of there, he was like, "See ya, bitch."
That's a little.
And that was my rogue's final resting.
I was
in a fucking
I had to
dodge.
burn a hole through this because I couldn't get it into my knives too small. It's a wooden knife.
I don't see why you just don't recreate it.
Wooden knife I'm making because I got bored. Hey guys, I'm muted, right?
No.
No, you're not muted. I can hear you.
We're about to ask. It's your turn.
Okay.
Just would like to come back.
Let's see.
I have some to show you.
So, fun fact for you guys, real quick.
What the fuck is this?
We had to shut down the store so we could all get breaks because we were so packed.
Nice.
Yeah, so we had 30 minute breaks, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, please, for the love of God, do not come to my store.
I'm gonna come to your store.
You just say, "I hope there's no cum on my floor."
I said, for the love of God, please don't come to my store.
I'm gonna come to
I'm
your
coming
store.
to your store now.
You bastard.
All right.
Someone tell me where it
If
is.
you
I'll
tell
be
me
there.
not to do something, I gotta do it.
Well, I mean, it's E-Course Road if you live in Ipsy. It's that McDonald's. But,
Yeah, first of all, I gotta get all the way down there.
But yeah, Cyril, if you have to mute yourself, do you want to just hold for now and then go after Dio?
Oh no, I'll just wait for after Dio.
Okay.
Alright.
Fuck!
Dio!
So here's my favorite thing. So as we know,
Fuck off, Mickey!
so a boulder comes after me and the party, right? Like,
Give us a little bit more background. Give us a little bit more background. Why was there a boulder?
Alright. So one of us triggered a trap. I know it wasn't me, because I'm not that stupid.
It was me.
And so, yeah, we know. And so, I'm just kind of chilling out. I'm having a good time. I noticed the boulder.
This man flow
I go
goes.
21. I go 21.1 miles per hour, which is 30 feet per second. Full flight of stairs, which a full flight is 15 to 20. Well, considering it was a temple, it would be more likely 15 to 30.
What in the fresh hell?
So I just jump down there, Mario style. Let him get his wood, or else you're dead. Like, I have sharpness 10.
God damn it!
You're dead if you.
But yeah. Dio, you turned into Flojo, man, and you booked it down a flight of stairs into that puddle of water. Took no damage.
Yep.
So is that it? Anything else?
Yep, that's it.
Alright. Cyril.
Yes, bitch.
So I'm not gonna. I can't really think of one specific moment, so I'm gonna point out two different moments from the campaign I'm in on this server.
Okay.
And Jake, I think you know what both those moments are.
Well, yeah, I'm your DM.
Well, no, you know what I'm talking about.
So you're
But
talking about the squeeze or gore?
well, now it's 3. So I've only had 3. I've only had 3 like combat situations so far. The first one, I fought against. What exactly was he?
Gore was
only like
a
3 rounds.
Goliath with 20 strength. He was a Goliath barbarian. If you guys are not talking, can you mute yourselves real quick?
Yeah.
Because I know Dio, Landon, and Mickey are playing Minecraft, and I was trying to hear Serial, that's all. Yeah, Gore was a Goliath berserker barbarian, I think.
Yeah, and so basically this normal sized guy, like he's literally just a normal looking guy, other than the fact he has no shirt on. And he sat in front of a Coliseum for 4 or 5 hours. He goes up to this guy, hits him in the crotch, and just disembowels him.
Yeah, can confirm. When you got knocked underneath him, you shanked him in the nuts, and then when you got your gatherings, you just gutted him.
Yeah. That was the end of Gore. And then I chased down this guy who burnt down the city. He bear hugs me, and I'm out.
Sorry, excuse me. Well, yeah, Astavrak realized that when you knocked him down to half health, Caleb went, oh hell no, and he just grappled you and then got you in a headlock and put your ass to sleep. So the guy that could slaughter probably one of the hardest bosses at that level gets squeezed a bit too hard, and he drops like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, that's the problem with low rolls.
Yep. What was the last thing?
Mine and Princess's battle were Art Hall.
Oh shit! I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that fight? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It basically
Got my ass handed to me.
I was gonna say, do you both want to talk about that because it's both your characters and you had a bunch of character development from it?
Yeah. So basically, the background of our 2 characters is we fought in a war against each other. And I won, like, my character won during that war. And then won again in the rematch.
Yeah, so when Serial's character was introduced into the campaign, Ardhall had an idea of you look familiar, but I don't know where I know you from. And then after a while, it kind of clicked, and she was like, "Oh my god, I know where you're from now," and just absolutely pure hatred was just flowing. And when she fought him again the second time, because she lost first, when she lost the second time, she kind of had this mental thought of damn, I really can't beat him, can I? Granted, she was the fight. The rules of the fight were that they couldn't have weapons and they couldn't have armor,
which put her at an advantage.
Which put her at a disadvantage.
And also
a 14 AC.
Yeah, unarmored defense gives you a little bit of advantage on that.
Yeah.
So you weren't,
but not against spells.
Yeah, we didn't limit spells.
And he was using mainly spells during that fight, and we had no rule against them. So she was. So that's why I'm saying she's at a disadvantage. If it was a purely physical fight, she probably would have won that.
I don't know if you grapple wrong, like you did. Because you grappled really weird. I distinctly remember you grabbing one of his arms and then one of his ankles and trying to bend him sideways.
She kind of pinned him down by the arm and leg, on his side.
Still a weird ass way to grapple.
It was weird.
It's called a cradle.
No, that's it. What she described was not a cradle.
The leg lock cradle.
No, she just grabbed an ankle and a wrist. That was it.
It was not a cradle.
It wasn't a cradle.
Oh, she had him in a headlock too. I was like, what?
No.
It's a cradle.
Nope, she just grabbed both of those appendages and called it good. I'm like, that's not a...
I'm sure I got confused and I thought she had head and she had got his head. That's a cradle.
Serial got into a headlock when he fought Caleb because Caleb knows how to subdue people.
That's what it was.
Astavrak knows because he's apparently a better barbarian. But yeah, Princess, she made Ardhall grab the wrist and the ankle and then said, "I'm gonna stomp on his spine." I'm like, what?
Because her first thought was she needs to get his hands away from her because that's how he was shocking her.
Why didn't you just break his wrist?
Huh?
Why didn't you just break his wrist?
Oh, that's true.
Or break his arm?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking all that far ahead, and then again, I was tired during that, so...
Barbarians not think.
True. That's a very good point.
But yeah, we know the outcome. Did you guys already say it? Because I went upstairs real quick.
Oh, no. So when Ardhall lost the fight, Serial's character reached out his hand to shake hands, good fight kind of thing. And she was being an asshole about it, and she was like, no. And then begrudgingly she gave in and shook his hand, and then he pulled her into a hug, and she's absolutely started fucking melting down. This poor thing just fucking full-blown sobbing because in her backstory she had to protect her family.
Yep.
So that's why she became a barbarian kind of thing. That whole twist. And so losing a fight again against the same person after she thought she improved kind of fucks with their mental,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Serial, is that all your favorite moments? Is those 3?
Those are just 3 from this campaign. I got a joke character I made this one time. It was because it was a sea-themed campaign. So I was like, fuck this. And I just said, hey, what's the max I can put my character's weight at? I forget what his name was, but I literally set the weight at 9,000 or something.
Good lord.
Yeah. So that didn't last very long. I TPK'd our team by getting on the boat.
Nice. You literally killed an entire campaign because you were so fat?
Pretty much. No, but the joke was the character didn't look fat, but he was the fattest guy in the campaign.
That's amazing. This is my turn, isn't it? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because Dio went and then you... Yeah, it's my turn. There's a couple favorites I have. The first one is when I was in another campaign, and then the second one is when I was running a campaign. The first one was sneaking. I mentioned it on TikTok, and it's one of my most popular videos. It's when I snuck around behind 2 armies, stole a bunch of magical crystals, and used their power to blow up the moon.
Oh yeah.
That's in that campaign, favorite moment ever. Boom, I messed up 3 months of work in game, outside a game, 3 months of work, and just thought it was hilarious. In 2 weeks. My favorite when it comes to a campaign that I've ran was the moment where you guys met Vitandi.
Oh.
Because the build-up was hours of our lives. It was literal days, and everyone's like, we gotta get him, we gotta get him, we gotta get him, and no one knew what they were looking for. It was just this apparently powerfully it is apparently this a powerful dude that they had to save, and they didn't really know why, aside from the fact that they figured out that through other people and events that he was this keeper of balance in the world, like he was the key point between evil and good, and yada yada yada, and he protected this archive. And they realized that, okay, shit, now we gotta go save him. Well, when they did, his name is Alt Vitandi, which in Icelandic that means all-knower. So they were saving the all-knowing wizard.
I hated that. That shit infuriated me.
You guys didn't know, and then Mickey was the only one that knew, and he had to stay quiet for weeks, dude. Like, I showed him the character sheet and everything, and oh my god.
It's the most irritating thing. I had sat there and I wanted to tell somebody, and I just kept running back to Jake, like saying like this, and this, and this, and this, and it kept irritating me.
Well, it was the fact that I dropped so many hints, like Russian Vader is Rus. That was the biggest hint, and it should have been the biggest tell for anybody, because he was a big robot, he looked like Darth Vader, and he spoke in a Russian accent.
Alright, y'all, my 30-minute break is up. Gotta go.
Alright, bye.
I gotta go to my dad's calling because it's dinner time.
Peace.
Before I go, I want to. Y'all are streaming this, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Hi, stream. It's me again. I love you all. I hope you all have a great night. Make sure you eat some food, and that goes for everybody else in the chat. Love you guys. Bye.
I don't wanna.
I'm gonna have to go.
Looks like a rat cage.
We're gonna have to take a break here in a minute.
What's up?
Because Grandma got home, and the dog's losing her shit. So let's take. We'll come back here at 7:20. The stream's gonna still be up, but we'll be on break. So yeah, if you guys wanna.
Oh, you fuck!
Actually, I'm gonna be right back. But if you guys want to keep talking, go ahead. Just keep telling stories or something.
Dio, put the signs down, you cuck.
Hold on, let me just teleport Mickey real quick.
Don't! No! Let me.
No, he fucking put signs all in my damn house.
Neil, why?
Because his house looks garbage.
Well, did I ask for your opinion?
Yes.
What did I ask?
Dio, I swear. Okay.
It looks like a brick. That's my opinion.
I'm working on mine. Yeah, that's good enough. Mine's just taking 5 years to make, because I'm going to have to go to the nether and get glowstone.
Well, there's a really nice block that I think you'd like.
Well, I need something that gives off light sources.
Alright, Nick, hold on.
I am in the process of gathering.
Here, I got a question for you guys. Favorite moment with my dumbass? I don't care who starts.
Okay, I'm going first because mine's very important. It's the moment that the server, like, it's not just you that I'm mentioning here. When the server was trying to peer pressure me to change my profile, like when I joined, like as we were all on the call. Like, I remember that so vividly.
You talking about the one of us thing when they're making all their profile pictures, that stupid "this is vile" face that I shared?
Yes. Like, that's when.
I mean, okay, and mine. No, not many people here are gonna get this. Mine is actually the first time I ever actually met Jake. No, not a lot of people might get this. back then when me and Jake were still playing Wizard 101, and we were in
still do. What do you mean back then?
We still do, but I'm saying like back then, whenever it was our entire group, and it's not just us four left. I kind of we all kind of just hung out and stuff, and it kind of made one of our other friends a little bit jealous about it, and it was weird, and it's still going on today. But me and Jake had sat and we literally talked for like how long did we talk? Like it wasn't the first time we'd ever talked. It was like the fourth.
You mean like on Skype, Discord?
Yeah, well, we talked on Skype while I was at his house.
God.
We talked on there for like what?
Yes.
We literally had a call log for like what, 16 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Jesus.
And because we stayed on call and we talked, because at that point, really great friends, and I think it made the other guy mad. But we stayed on call for like 16 hours, just sitting there chilling out.
Wait, talking about who I think?
Yeah, he's talking about Zane.
Oh, I was thinking. Wait, is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's his middle name.
Okay. Wait, Mickey, is he talking about Grandpappy Death?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
But yeah, no. So I had sat there and we stayed on call, and I was eventually just told outright to either come in here and hang out, which was at his house, or leave, pretty much. And I was like, I'll just go home then. I'm talking to Jake, and I was like seriously infuriated. So I was like, jealous much? And, like, from then on, it just kind of stacked up, and recently, like, as of recently, it has come back.
Oh, you're talking about the stuff that Pro was telling you?
Uh-huh.
You can go ahead and tell that if you want.
We pretty much got told outright that he hated that we were hanging out so much. Like as if we cared. We didn't care whether you, like... I don't know how to explain this. I really don't.
What are these things? What are these things?
Oh,
What thing? What does it look like?
They're shooting shit at me. I don't know what they are. How the fuck are you? They sound like robots. What the fuck are these?
Yeah, Mick, you're talking about Quinn was
Zane.
saying. Yeah.
That's who I'm talking
I know. I was saying, like, what you're mentioning was the whole thing about him saying, oh yeah, the synergy. That's what I was talking about. I don't know how to describe that, because you described it. That's why I'm like, the synergy thing. Can you mention that?
Oh yeah, me and Jake have. I need full blocks. But no, me and Jake. A lot of people might have already seen the TikTok. Jake and me actually at one point in SMITE did a 2v5. And it was like one of our greatest achievements that we've ever done. It was really awesome just to see and hang out with him. And we just have recently started playing SMITE. And it was just different. And we loved it. It was pretty cool. The biggest thing that happened was one of our other friends was getting upset because we outright said that we showed that we had better synergy. And he got mad about that, and we really didn't care. It shouldn't have been that big of a problem. Well, it was big one. And that was the biggest mistake. We just should have not said anything about it. Because it's going to probably turn into a giant argument, and there ain't much else we're going to be able to do about it. But me and Jake, I think it's going to turn into an argument. He's going to bring up the whole friend of 12 years.
I don't know how much about an argument part, but yeah, I went and looked back. That was February 24th, and if anyone wants to check out the match number for the actual like number for it and see if we're telling the truth. The match number is 1133901033. I went 9 and 9 and 28. Mickey went 33 10 and 5. The other team, which we had a total of 42 kills, 19 deaths, and 36 assists. Obviously, that flips around.
Only that next to my hands.
But oh my god, dude! And
Mickey, I have plans for you.
The other thing was that Dio was in that. He was in that game at first.
Mickey, just come to my house. I got like 20,000.
Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yeah, it's picking up audio.
What is at my house?
When you look at the screenshots of it, it says we believe that Vibe, Dio, and like the rest of the screen names, and then 2 other people disconnected may have done something worth reporting. If you feel their actions in this match may warrant it, please submit a report. We thought it was hilarious. Like the fact that we didn't even expect to do that well. Like we thought we were just gonna like lose immediately. Like, oh yeah, we're about to get squished. But no. That was the best part. It was the fact that we paid attention to what we were doing. He was playing a Hades and I was playing Arthur, and what I was told to do was do not let them get past mid.
And he didn't.
So every time I went in and damaged them pretty much all the way to half health. That's why I had all the assists. Was the fact that I got my own kills, don't get me wrong, but I also fed Mickey 33 of them.
It was mainly because Jake would go in, do all of his damage, and he couldn't manage to, like, finish somebody. And a lot of times it was everyone on, like, their end.
It was a 5v1.
It was pretty much a 5v1 twice over with no healing. Jake would burn all of his abilities and get them really low, and I would come in as Hades and clean up everything I could. A lot of the times, Jake finally started listening and learning a single word called retreat, and it worked in our favor.
You got 4 pretty much quadras out of that, didn't you? No, you got.
That is.
Yeah, something like that. Let me go look at the accolades.
I actually got a manageable 2 pentas, 4 quads. I think that's what I got, and then a few little bits here and there.
Here, let me. I'm gonna share my. I'm gonna change the screen to share it so that everyone can see it. We're gonna go to the Discord page real quick. It should just pull it up. There we go. All right. So you guys should be seeing something different now. I think. Capture cursor, display 1. Yeah, we should be on that. Let me go check the stream and see if it's sharing on that.
I can check. I haven't pulled up.
No, it's not shared yet. I'm having issues with it. There we go. Alright, cool. So if you guys look, here's where all of our teammates cut out right here. We've got myself and then him. This was 15 minutes. We were about to win. We had 53 tickets and they had 17. And you can see how long ago they cut out. It was both level 15, and Dio right here is level 16. But none of them used their abilities and all that. And then the other screenshot I got is a couple seconds before that, but that's right when we lost the ticket. And then down here is a victory tab. Like, oh yeah, we did it. And then here's... I don't want to show all the screen names, but it's a fact that these are real people. They're not bots. Bots don't build like that. And then the match number for proof is right here, 1133901033, and it's an arena match that's 16 minutes long, and that's probably the best of our career. And then you can see up here in the corner that me and Mickey were in the party left. So yeah.
That's what we were trying to prove, is that it's possible. It was very much possible. You just have to sit there and you have to know what you're doing.
Yep. And then today, Landon, Mickey, and I, for some reason, are goated. Best way to describe it.
We've had, what, five matches today on a streak?
Yeah, but I think the funniest one was the straight up copy game. Yeah, the mirror match for all 3 of us, because we didn't expect it. None of us expected it.
No, it's not something you normally see.
It's
Pretty much
hilarious,
just
dude.
saw an exact mirror match.
Well, yeah, we had a King Arthur. I'm going to pull up the screenshots here in a second, but we had a King Arthur, a new Wa, or was it? No, it was Chunga. Landon was Chunga. Yeah, Landon was Chunga, I was Arthur, and Mickey was Thor. And oh my god.
Cool.
It was amazing today. I'm going to pull up a couple screenshots here in a second so I can show you guys. It's going to take me a moment.
Real quick, boys, I'm going in the nether. I need my glowstone.
Yeah, by the way,
I'm going to pull up the loading
there's
screen
some
here and
mods
show
that
what we
will
saw
literally
here.
light
There we
you
go.
on fire.
Alright, so yeah, here's us on the
Yeah.
top. You got Mickey, Landon, and myself. I have a rank 60 King Arthur. He didn't have Mastery on Chunga, and I don't know your Mastery on Thor because you have it hidden.
I do not have it hidden.
Well, technically you don't, but your account has it hidden.
Yeah, my account is hiding it, and I don't know exactly how to fix it.
But down here we have a rank 1 Chunga, a rank 1 Thor, go away snipping tool that can come later, and then a Diamond King Arthur. I'm gonna pull up stream real quick and see if it's actually sharing right. I'm hoping it is. I think I clicked the button.
Should be.
Yep, it is. Yeah, that's the loading screen. I thought that was funny because we didn't expect it, and we're like, all right, time to body them. Well, when I tell you that we got the game in 5 minutes and 11 seconds, the new Wa collab.
That is
Landon, you can go ahead and explain how you got first blood because that was just amazing.
Alright, so, let me just go from the beginning of the match. We load in, we get our items, and King Arthur, he goes to mana really quick. So, I'm like, Jake, come on, let's go get their blue buff, because both sides have blue buffs and speed buffs. So I was like, Jake, come on, let's go get their blue buff. We get their blue buff, and they come last second. Jake's like, we need to get out of here, we need to get out of here. I'm already gone. And he's like, we need to get out of here. And I just see this man spinning towards me, and I'm like, I'm already gone, dude. And so we go get our blue buff, for me, because I gave him one.
Oh no, you're thinking this is the previous missions of the match after that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm talking about the one where we went over to steal their blue buff and they met us.
Oh yeah, so they met us, and we literally got this one dude one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this dude, but I was only a level 3.
Getting you another ruby.
And so, and we ended up did we fight with their blue buff, or was it just in the middle lane?
It was blue. What, Mickey?
Not you. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not. I can't remember exactly, but we either fought at their blue buff again.
It was in their blue buff, and Thor came and smacked the wall down, so I couldn't immediately get over there and help you. And then Mickey comes running.
Yeah.
And we start boxing them. I got the Arthur down. I got Arthur down to like a pube of health.
And this is all you hear out of me. All you hear is, "Oh, no survivor. Sorry, bud." And my ult comes up. I dive through tower with like a quarter of health. Ult their Arthur and then spin. Like literally my ability. I spin and I do damage and heal. And I go, spin to win! And then I kill him. And Jake's like, what the fuck did you just do?
Because he cost himself too. Yeah, it was a trade, but he got the first blood.
Yeah, I died in the process, but the first blood was worth it considering you get more gold off first blood.
We did not let them go, dude. Like, we kept them. The only ones that didn't fight the exact mirror match.
Gave them no mercy, and their Chunga left after that kill.
But the way they were building was just weird. When we got the second kill is when they left.
After I got the first blood, and then I died, their Chunga left, and I was like, I'm done, I can do this.
Yeah, if you go look at their... Here, I'll open up the screen real quick. If you go look at their...
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Yeah.
If you go look at their build, the King Arthur, we built starter items. They didn't. Landon didn't even get to his second item yet. He just built Chronos Pendant and Vampiric Shroud. Not in that order, obviously. But if you look at the King Arthur, he didn't even bother building starter items. And he had him at rank 10. He was building Warrior Tabby, and I was assuming either Void Shield or Glad Shield, but good god, dude.
I mean, it just kind of goes to show that Link is not the only thing that matters.
It was a hot mess, though, because if you look, the Chang'e had, in my opinion, she was trying to get a better build than Landon, because Landon just did Vampiric and Chronos. She was doing that Conduit gem, I'm assuming, Spear of Desolation, and then Chronos.
But it's a different rush order. There's no telling exactly who's got the better build until late game when it starts to show.
Well, if you want to talk about having a better build...
Fuck, I can't hear y'all.
Yeah. Can you hear us now, Landon? Because we could hear you.
Yeah, I know you could hear me because I saw my thing popping up, but I don't know. My internet went off for some reason.
Oh. But no, we were just talking about we were just talking about the builds and whatnot, and Mickey said something about, well, it doesn't matter about the builds, it just imagines how you play them. I'm like, oh, speaking of that, how's your Arthur feel, Landon?
It's not exactly what I said, okay?
Go ahead and say it then, because I'm not good at paraphrasing.
No, it's all it is it's not the way you play them, it's how you build them in the sense of, yeah, I can build the same things as you, but you can somehow still do more damage, and it's because of how you build them, when you build them. Everything in that game matters, like to the utmost importance. If you let something slip, it's going to get you hurt. So when Landon can sit there and build a full conduit gem and get it to 20 stacks, or sorry, the enemy can get a conduit gem all the way to 20 stacks, then yeah, that might be better than Landon's Vampiric Shroud, but it won't always be that way.
See, here's the thing. You can, like the mirror match, you can have the same character, have the same build, but it just depends how you play the character. It's all about how you play them. That's how every character is. Yeah, they have a certain way to be played, and you play them how they're supposed to be, and you're good.
It was a weird situation, too, because that Arthur would have been a good Arthur had he paid attention, because you can't just throw abilities and call it good. You can't just, like, swing around a sword and say, yep, I'm going to kill people. No, he has combos, and most people don't know it.
Most people don't know that you can actually cancel a half bit of his animation on his auto attacks.
Yeah, that's the main problem. It's the other thing is you want to
which is what we call flowing. It's what we call chaining abilities. It's something that you have to master to play Arthur right.
Yeah, that
is. Consider yourself you might as well just consider yourself trash.
It was a mess, dude. But let me go scroll back up and look at the build for the other guys, because I want to see what they were doing wrong. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of memes. There's also a video of me going 20-0 with Arthur with a critical item right there.
Not needed.
It still did it. I got 4 kills off of that critical. Just keep scrolling. My favorite Hamdullir skin by a long shot.
Which one is it?
The Dawn of Babylon batter one.
Oh yeah, the batter one's really good.
Home run hitter. It looks so good. Whenever I get my paycheck, I'm buying that.
I thought about it.
You do some really cool things with those skins.
Yep. I'm getting to this clip. Let me go see what they were building. There's a photo. Aha! There's the build. So yeah, they didn't build starter items either, aside from Scylla. Did you notice that?
Yeah, a lot of them didn't.
You got the wrong match because they didn't have a Scylla.
This match did have a Scylla in the 2v5 Mick. Because if you go look.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
No, because we already looked over.
Do spawners not have like chests now?
But no, Mick, we already went through their build. Like, they didn't even get to the third item yet. But these guys, it was a full game. Scylla is the only one that did a starter item, and she didn't level it up. But Neith was building.
No wonder why those items are so overpowered. Then use them. It doesn't matter who's better at the game. it really, everyone could care less how good you are at that game.
Yeah.
The big kick is whether or not you decide to make use of the stuff that you're given.
Well, if we go look at like Thanatos, he built straight up. He built 1 lifesteal item, and then attack speed boots, and then 4 like penetration and powers. Like he built everything but Titan's Bane out of that tree, right?
Right. Like,
and then he put Hydra's Lament at the end of it. Then you look at Tiamat. She built lifesteal and power. She built 1 lifesteal item. Her boots, the boots of focus, whatever. And then Chronos. She built cooldown and power basically, and penetration. She was going for a rod of Tahuti was the last item. Zeus didn't even get to his last item. He was just going straight power and cooldown. And Neith had a pretty much. She had a really similar build to Thanatos, aside from the fact that she had Pridwen and Deathbringer. Like,
why does she have?
I don't know. But Pridwen and Deathbringer.
And for y'all, why I asked why she had Pridwen, I'm a Neith main. That was my first diamond. And
Women.
so, did you say boy?
That's probably where they went
said
wrong.
women.
It's probably where they went wrong was the fact that they decided, oh yeah, Pridwen will work.
Yeah,
I
for people that don't play Smite, let me just tell you, Pridwen, if you run that on a Neith, I'm literally going to smack you. Because that does not work.
What Pridwen does is it gives you a little bit of protections for both magical attacks and physical attacks, but it also gives you a shield that explodes about 10 seconds after you cast your ultimate ability. On Neith, she has a wind-up, and you have to aim the ult and then point it and shoot it. You don't really need a shield after that.
It's literally aimbot because you sit there, you kneel down, charge your bow up, and as you're charging your bow, you're stationary. And if you let it charge all the way, it does amount of damage, and it also stuns them.
Yep.
And with that being said, that ability is, well, by itself, all right, because you can stun someone, or like if someone's running away with 1 health, you literally can cross map them if you have sight on them. What are you doing in my house, fucker?
And the other thing is, Pridwen normally is meant for a warrior. It's not meant for anything aside from that. Because if you put it on a hunter, yeah, cool, you might get a little bit of a shield. But you don't want to have any defenses.
Literally all it is a shield, but it's not that good unless it's on a warrior like Kakulin, for example. He's good with it.
Yeah.
Arthur's good.
Yeah, Pridwen works surprisingly well. I was told by 3 people that it didn't, but in my experience, it is damn good on him.
Again, I hate having to be saying this all the time. I did at one point say Pridwen was bad, but that's because I didn't think it actually went off on Arthur's ult because he's got 2 different ults. Thought it only went off on his charged ult.
For people that don't know, one is called jab, and it's a stun. The other is he lunges at them and then smacks them up in the air and continues beating the shit out of them, and then smacks them back down.
He's a stance switcher. It's like, well, one side is for slowing down the enemy and just getting a little bit of get ahead of them. Like one's a dash, you got to overhead slash, and then you got to stomp. It's like if I stomp, they get slowed down. I can remove their protections and I can hurt them. The orange side is, oh yeah, we're just gonna go straight up shred them and not let them touch me.
Yeah, Arthur is a sustained character meant for just being in team fights, dealing. He can sometimes do big damage, but at the same time, he's just meant to stay alive.
Yeah, you
want
to be a juggler, not a jungler. A juggler. You want to keep all them on you.
Stuff falling from the sky.
But when they used Pridwen, we didn't know, and I just tested it out in the jungle because Mickey told me that no, it won't work on Arthur. It's not a good idea. I'm like, okay, and we didn't bother with it. But I looked up Smite Fire and I looked up what's a recommended item for Arthur, and there was Pridwen. I'm like, what? It was an item that was added along with him and Merlin at the same time, and we weren't sure how it would proc because we assumed that since his ultimate is based on how much you hit people, not like how most characters in the game now have an ultimate that you just use it and that's got a cooldown. Arthur's, you have to build it up. Like literally, the more you smack them, the better chance, or the more energy you gain.
The more they smack you, and the more you smack them and use abilities on them, the more energy you get. The energy, there's 2 ultimates, like we said. The first one is the jab.
Yeah, it's a Sundering Strike. It's a stunning. It's a.
You get the
the
smacky.
Sundering Strike takes, if memory serves correct, 35 energy, which you have this meter on the side of the game that's shaped in Excalibur, and 35. Yeah, I think it's a 35 or 45. And when you stun them, they're stunned for a couple seconds and it does damage. You just like leap forward and boom, slam the sword forward in kind of a lunge motion, and this wave of energy comes off and stuns them. Excalibur's Wrath is when you get over 85 energy on the sword. So it's like, oh yeah, you've been fighting for so long that the sword's like, all right, screw this one guy in particular.
Honestly, that's how it is.
I love it.
And usually when we boss Excalibur's Wrath, you'll also have enough energy still left over. Or if you're in a fight, you can count it back and just sec it for the blue one.
Yeah, Sundering Strike.
And Sundering.
If you're good.
If you're done smacking the shit out of someone with Excalibur's Wrath, you're going to have all your shit back, and you're just going to be an annoying asshole again unless you're low, and they're going to kill you.
Your best chances, like this, it's not one of the hardest, but it's still a difficult thing to get the what's the name of it? True Strike, I think. No, True Strike is when you cleave through the river.
Which is to use both within 15 seconds of each other.
I think it's 10 seconds. Let me look it up.
You might want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up his God page because he's my favorite, obviously.
I gave Landon coronavirus.
The other thing was when Landon.
That's actually kind of funny because I actually did have it.
Oh yeah, Landon had
that
it.
Sucked.
I forgot.
Yeah, I
know that's why.
Sucked dick.
Yeah, if you look in general, I sent a picture of this modded Minecraft block, and I got a bunch of them from the Nether. And I named it and said,
now you have coronavirus.
I hate that. It's funny, but are you serious?
Here, like, pull the picture up on stream and show them.
What? Oh, I didn't. You'd have to go onto Discord and send it.
Already did.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll down a bit. Wield the power of Excalibur to hack and slash your foes with true strikes. Skipping down, he only Xander Mobus. Where have I heard that name before?
Alright, here, I'll just repost it.
That makes me feel old. He got released January 7th, 2019.
You old fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, so his passive is each ability that damages a god result. Yeah, it's not when you get hit. It's each ability that you damage. Each time King Arthur uses an ability, he swaps between his standard and combo abilities. All abilities are instant cast. Attack speed and item passives do not benefit his basics. Attack speed increases his energy gain. Yeah, he has 15 different basic attack animations. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all these abilities are just rude, dude. Now, let me find these awards because they're the Legend of Excalibur, and yeah, it is Legend of Excalibur. As King Arthur, cast Excalibur's Wrath and Sundering Strike within 10 seconds of each other. And I'll pull it up for those who have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I thought it was so.
Nope. Window capture. One moment. I actually want people to see this because it's one of my favorites. Boop. Ow. Okay. Transition. Yep, there it is. So if you guys are on stream, you get to see.
Also, you can go look in general now. I have it in there.
Alright, I'll go look. But yeah, for those who play Smite and just heard us rambling for the past 20 minutes, they already know. For those who have no idea what we're talking about, it's kind of like League of Legends, and I recommend you go play it. It's one of my favorites.
It's a little hard to learn at first, but if you find a character like Mickey introduced me to the game, and at first it was hard, but once you start learning, if someone suggests you a character, just keep that character until you start getting the hang of the game.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, who recommended Neath?
Huh?
from the very beginning who recommended Neath?
Deal.
Yeah, he recommended mages at first because this man can't aim. He was like, I'm going to recommend either hunters or mages. And at first, well, of course, I tried mages, and that is where one of my first mains came from.
Oh, yeah.
And later, so that was where my first main came from, was Agni. And then I became a hunter main, and I started maining Neath, and I tried other classes out, which I have 2 accounts. One used to be mine, but I had to give it away. And so in all, I'm a level 100 and something. But on the one I'm on right now, it is a 65. And so in all, I am a long-time player, and Mickey was the one that introduced me to it. That being said, I always stuck with hunters, and then gradually I started trying everybody from every class, like guardians, mages, hunters, warriors, assassins, and I at least have one from each class that I can play now.
They haven't updated the wiki to have the Green Knight King Arthur skin. Or
well,
Lost
just
Souls.
Literally came up long ago, you tard.
Just add
Aww.
What?
Smite version 6.13, December 11th, 2019. King Arthur will be banned on Infinite Mana Match of the Day modes.
I almost knew it was.
Yay!
No.
Did any of y'all know? I mean, you obviously know why.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
he
because
never
this
ran out of
man,
mana.
if he has infinite mana because he uses his mana so quick, this man's gonna literally be the
No,
spammers.
actually, no. No, his big problem, actually, Arthur's ult is technically considered a mana used ability.
Well, yeah, it takes like 40 to 50.
Yeah, no, when he would charge it up one time, he could sit there and spam it, and you just couldn't escape. Because even if you built beads, he would have the ult up again to hit you the moment you hit the ground.
Fact.
That's just
He
nasty.
played it one time, and then they banned it.
The other thing was they banned him on omnipotence. Or cooldowns runneth over. Cooldowns runneth over was the other thing. Because Infinite Mana Match of the Day modes was omnipotence. I just misspoke. Sorry about that. But he was banned on the he was banned on cooldowns runneth over because if you removed the cooldown, you couldn't stop him.
This man is based on cooldowns because if you use your whole kit and you give this man no cooldowns, he's literally not gonna be stoppable. He's unstoppable.
He's scary,
because he'll sit there.
Dude.
He's already scary as is, but if you give him no cooldowns,
you're screwed.
Because what you usually build on him is villagers. What you usually build on him is cooldown and or just pure just nastiness.
Hey, I build
and when
pure
you
nastiness.
do that, hey, I have the build now though.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I know.
But whenever when people go to do a
I
build,
played him once in cooldowns runneth over, and it was like,
dude,
it was bad.
I had a heyday.
I built cooldown on that man, and within 2 seconds, I had all of my stuff back.
Do you want to know?
And I was still just.
Do you want to know one of the main reasons he got banned? And I did this. When you got your orange ability in cooldowns runneth over, when you got your orange ultimate.
Anything, you fuck.
Huh?
Don't go on my bed.
Oh, they're talking about Minecraft. When you got...
slap my dick across your
Hey! Alright, but anyways, when you got Wrath of Excalibur in cooldowns runneth over, what would happen is, if you didn't hit any other ability, if you hit nothing else, like if you just got Wrath of Excalibur and you used it, you would have it infinitely until you casted another ability. Like,
So you could just sit there, smack,
Yes.
just hit him with it, and
Max.
again.
Yep. I got to do
Wait,
that.
so your energy getting run out?
How does
No,
my sword feel?
no, because you didn't have to worry about it cooling down.
Okay, that's scary to know because getting hit with a Wrath of Excalibur is already scary.
That was the
But
best
just
part.
instantly, just,
It was literally
No,
just...
because back then, there's a problem with Arthur, and it was that he would actually land it before you would land.
Yeah, he would get
the
down
moment
right
that he would
after.
he could press it again, and you would fall right.
what the fuck are these?
You went to the nether.
It was
Are
pretty
these
much
things dangerous?
the
Other
animation.
than that,
Go ahead.
in moderation, it's like, how does my sword feel while hitting you?
Yeah, that was the thing, because Chancellor brought me into it, and I was like, what are we doing? And he said there's no cooldowns. Like, what? So yeah, there's no cooldowns. We were in the middle of mid lane, and I got a quadra. My very first quadra, which I don't think it counted, but when in that game mode, quadra.
But it doesn't. But it's also like, why does it matter if it counts or not?
Because it
Exactly.
shows up on history. Some do, some don't. Like when we play Omnipotence, it doesn't.
Well, no, it's just better not to care.
It's fun. It was hilarious. But they fixed it. They also banned him from that game mode as well, so you can't play him in cooldowns runneth over. You can't play him in Omnipotence.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Infinite
That's
mana.
fucked.
The only reason you
That's
can't play
fucked.
him, though, you have to add, is
That's
because he's
fucked.
so overpowered in those.
It was amazing.
But then you look and there's someone like Hebo just in the game.
Or
Yeah, Hebo's a really spammy character. I can say that since I play him.
But imagine fighting him with Omnipotence,
fucking
though.
spammy ass character too.
Anyone notice a problem with that?
What?
Just finding a Hebo and Omnipotence.
Fuck that. I will leave the game immediately.
Literally can just press his one at will.
Like, nope, I'm just gonna one half you and ult your ass.
It's
I
that.
can't
Oh,
get it.
I didn't even know who was talking. Hello.
Yeah, that Landon.
Hello.
This is Kitty. Kitty, this is Landon. This is the guy that I got rank 40 Arthur in 2 days with.
Yeah, I'm not
Nice.
kidding. I literally popped every booster I had
We
and
got a
grinded
500
ass
worshippers
for
a day,
Jesus.
and only
Yeah.
one of
Then you met me.
yeah, pretty much. This was the guy that when I said I now may rest, that video from back in December, what you commented on. This
The
idiot.
Yeah.
Ares one?
No.
Or the
Here.
King Arthur one?
Well, I did like 2 King Arthur ones, and I think you saw the one where, because you commented on it and said, "Hey, I really want to play Smite with you guys." And
Oh yeah, that was like last
Yeah, you're the one. I'm the one that's also been commenting and say, "Ah, new one," because I've wanted to play with you since they said you were a high level and really good, so I want to test that.
Better than me.
And I am good until I play stupidly just to fuck around.
It was just pretty much every time we play.
Yeah, we fuck around pretty hard. Mickey should know that because we technically only try whenever they start trying.
Yeah.
I told Jake like if we're playing Jealous, I'm playing Aphrodite automatically.
Hey Dio, could you come
After too.
building this?
What?
Let me try and find it.
My house. Come to the back side of my house and you'll see what I'm doing.
Oh, you like me on the backside, huh?
I swear to God.
Ultra Sabers. Just like
How did I know you were
I'm getting close to it.
I mean, Kitty, you can join us in our modded Minecraft if you want.
Where is it at?
Let me put my keys in my bed and I'll think about it. That loaded up.
I mean, if you don't want to join us on Minecraft, I mean, I would gladly get on Smite and play with her. So.
Yeah, so you get your ass whooped if you try to do a 1v1.
Yeah.
Wait, who does she play?
It'd be fun,
Found it.
but
Jake, who does she play?
I'm a soul
Kitty's
man.
back. Oh,
Ah,
She
where the
didn't
fuck's
see
the
this
portal?
one.
oh.
Hey Jake,
What's up?
Yo, I lost the floor.
I probably watched
send me a
it, but I
picture
didn't
of
comment.
something, like a sword or something. I want to see if I can carve it.
Dio, I'm scared I lost the portal.
Jump
just
into lava. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we have keep. I was like, we have keep it.
There's things that I don't even know what the fuck they are, and they're scary.
I know, that was the point.
Yeah. You commented
Dio,
on
did you destroy the portal?
12/20 or December 22nd. You said I'm on Smite right now since it's my day off tomorrow. I need to grind the battle pass.
Which battle pass was that?
That was the TMNT one. I'll tag you in
When I
it.
was helping him grind, I bought the battle pass just for him.
I still am contemplating whether I should or shouldn't.
The only thing I'm buying from any of this the only thing I bought from this season is Green Knight King Arthur.
Yeah, that's from this season.
Yeah. Last season I got. No, I didn't get.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was an update.
Excalibur.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, I bought that skin as soon as I saw it, Kitty.
Which one?
Green Knight King Arthur.
And I forgot that there was an update today for Smite.
That's okay. Serial, you said you were sending me something?
Dude, you fell in lava. You're so trash.
Oh,
never
Dio.
mind.
I jumped in lava, thank you, sir.
Here, I'm going to show them the Discord image you wanted to see. The giant ball of Corona in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
the thing
seen
Run
it.
all over my house. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I
lie.
gave that to Landon.
That's great.
Yeah, my house is, now has Corona on it, so if you come by, just
Hey,
cough
leave
a
my
little bit.
friend's hash and the blankets on my bed alone, Mom.
Did this man just say he's got Corona?
Yeah.
I did? No, my house has Corona.
You got Corona. Stay away.
Corona? Mm.
Well, I did have Corona and it sucked. So I don't want to
Here, I'm gonna go visit.
Can
Never had it,
confirm.
so-
Can
Here, I'm gonna go
confirm.
visit your house. I
was on the phone with him when he had the Rona.
No, I have my house all I want, Dio. Leave it be.
Dude, I'm just dropping off potatoes.
I don't believe it.
Potatoes and
Yes, I have potatoes.
Potato.
So what is this enchantment tomb?
Oh, the tomes.
Mm.
Those
But,
allow you to go over the base enchantment.
I've got one more. I got a couple more. I've got 2 more questions for you guys. And
What's up?
because
Even though I wasn't here for half of it.
you're good. We were just talking, or previously we were just talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and we got onto Smite because of synergy stuff.
Speaking of that, I played Dungeons and Dragons like a couple times, and I already know what my character looks like because I used to roleplay on IMVU.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Fuck.
I kept it, but I suck at it.
But starting in this order because it's easy. It's just attendance, so it'll go Mickey, Landon, Serial, Dio, myself, and then Kitty. What is probably your? I mean, Mickey and I already talked a little bit about it because that's it's our favorite. So if he has another one, like in our case, Mickey and I, what is your favorite Smite match? For Mickey and I, probably what's our second favorite, whatever. Like the game that you will never forget about. What game will you never forget about?
I actually have 2 on this.
Shoot.
One, actually, I had a 2.5 hour long game on Conquest.
Oh yeah.
Regardless what was this match, I have held to it the entire time. We won the match because we timed out the servers. We spent literally 2.5 hours in one Conquest game and came out on top because the servers literally shut down, and we swore that the game just took pity on us.
Rip.
Because it pretty much just kind of handed us that win, and we were so happy just for the match to be done.
It's like, here, here's your win.
And
you have the smallest of cocks.
I swear to God,
I don't, though.
And that one was with our friend Zane. Well, acquaintance Zane. But yeah. And it was pretty nice. It was pretty fun. Just chill out and play that scream on top of our lungs every time. That was back at the start of my Smite career.
Bro, we still
was
scream
that?
on that. What are you talking about?
What was that?
I mean, like, I never said we didn't do that. I mean, like, that's obvious. We scream like as if we're little girls just trying to win something.
Dude, I was looking
You
for
sound
another
like
season 4 like it was fucking yesterday, man.
That just brings factuals.
Alright, I'm hopping back on Smite.
Come to my house first, you
I
snow.
have to do the update
Okay.
real quick, so I just switch
You
Wi-Fi.
gotta come to the back door.
So the copy
It's like
would
a
finish.
fact.
Oh, it's alright. Well, either way, I don't mind waiting.
I
Or
did.
just hopping back.
Fuck, this is different.
Side note: I did not know that King Arthur, the voice actor for Deathbringer King Arthur, was Kellen Goff, or Joffar, I don't know how you say it, also voiced Freaky Tiki Apwa,
Goff.
Brimstone Cerberus, Inugami Fenrir, and Jormungandr.
Really?
Yeah.
He also
You're a disappointment for not
voices
knowing that.
Kellen Goff also voices the fun James Charles Freddy or whatever his name
And
was.
Mickey mentioned it a while ago, but the Excalibur skin is based on the Jaeger Gypsy Danger of Pacific Rim, and I honestly didn't know if that was confirmed, but it is.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, sorry about the interruption. That means Landon is next if Mickey is done.
What about the best Smite?
Yeah,
Game?
your favorite game that you'll
Game in general?
never forgotten.
My best game was probably one of the first ones that me and Mickey ever played. And what happened that game was Mickey went Hades and I played Anubis.
There seems to be a pattern here.
And so what Mickey would do is he would be like, all right, so what's going to happen is you're going to go in, you're going to throw your rap on them, and then I'm going to go in and just straight fuck them. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds pretty easy. And that being said, it was that easy. Because all I'd have to do is go in, rap them, and occasionally fight. Because I was trying to get Mickey. Was it your third Penta at the time?
At the time, it was actually my second Penta.
I was trying to get him his second Penta.
That was
And
that's
we
a
got
while ago.
him. We got him a Penta. We got him one Penta and 4 Quadras that game.
Oh my god.
What game mode was this?
Landon's a dead guy, and wasn't that also one of the first moments that we ever decided to actually like go full on with you and Hunters because you just were dead.
I play like range characters because Mickey, whenever I first joined on Smite, he was listen. I can't play range characters because I can't aim for shit. And I was like, all right, I got you.
What game mode were you guys playing on?
Arena.
Still the
God.
easiest place to.
Deathbringer
That was
King.
when I first started, but that was probably my best
Hey, John
overall
Graham.
game for a newbie.
Sorry.
Huh?
One of the other guys that listened to the Discord server hopped in and listened to the stream while it was live, but he didn't do it on Twitch. He did it on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that was probably my best overall ever since I was a newbie at the time.
Nice.
That is probably the best memory I ever have of the game.
Serial, have you played much Smite?
I've never played before. I opened up my laptop to download it, and it broke.
What do you mean it broke?
Is your computer able to actually
No.
run the software?
Oh, it's able to run the software. It's just, I think something got knocked loose in it.
Oh, the laptop is screwed up.
Yeah, the laptop is
Oh,
screwed up.
so you actually fucked up your laptop?
Yes.
Okay.
You fucking
That
retard.
happens to the best of us, low key.
Is it your first time that happened to you? Because that happens
Oh, no.
quite frequently.
It happens quite frequently with my laptop.
This
as well.
man literally looked at his laptop as soon as he downloads mine. He's like, fuck this shit, and just yeets his laptop.
My
Yeah, I'm
brother.
sorry, but that is literally every time you have to
Mickey,
remake an account.
that is you anytime anything exists in this world.
My brother flat out punched his computer. Instead of punching me, he just went wham to the computer screen, then just set the computer down. But Dio,
I gotta restart my
I was gonna say,
Xbox. So this is being hard.
since
Yeah,
Serial
no.
since Serial doesn't really have a story for Smite, it's technically your turn.
Alright.
Well, I mean, if you want to fucking lucky his laptop, he would.
Alright, anyway, so my story is probably gonna be when I got taught how to play Ares.
Hey. Yeah, my students. I feel like a dad listening to my kids tell me what they've done ever since they've left.
Yeah.
Great job, son.
Dio is your
Great.
prodigy.
Yeah, literally, this man learned from the best Aries. That was what rank in the world?
I have had a Diamond Mastery Aries before, and I've also placed Masters Aries.
He was a Master Aries, Mickey was.
I wanted.
And this man's taught Dio.
Yeah.
And so every time Dio plays now, he plays Mickey's old build. Because what Mickey does is he only goes back to old characters and if one of us ask.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time,
like,
but yeah.
This man, he is a literal fucking god at Guardians. Because when I first met him, he had, how many diamonds was it at the time?
At the time, I only had 4, and they were all Guardians.
Wasn't your first Jing?
My first was Jing.
Yeah, this man was like, hey, you want to see something nasty? And this was when this man, like, Jing was really, really, really fucking good. When I say really, I like, he would look at you and he'd fucking die.
Don't tell me
so,
I'm not that great.
One of the first games, and it was literally, I was a little kid, like, pretty much in that game. I couldn't do shit. And so Mickey's like, heh, I got this. This man walks up in a joust match and is like, oh, y'all exist? Let me just change that. And he fucking wiped a whole squad as a Guardian by himself.
Jing is also... Yeah, but...
Jing, actually, at that time, if Kitty can actually vote up to this, Jing, late season 3, got hit with the nerf hammer to the point of being nowhere in the meta, even though the meta was self-regen characters.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
he got
that.
nerfed so bad. Mickey
Solo
like,
lane was nothing but Bellona and Shing, and they decided to nerf Shing to the ground, which was one of the dumbest decisions because we still see Bellona's like overwhelming presence in Arena today, and it's like, come on.
Forever, Bellona will be a good character because they've got her to the point where they think she's okay. But the only thing they do is like every character's fine except for the ones they just released. They get tinkered with.
Yeah.
And then when that happens, they usually look at certain items. Like they nerf the shit out of items more than they do characters.
I mean, he's got facts. That's just
facts. Like literally, when I first started, and I started Neath, she was great. She still is if you know how to play her.
Hasten Fatalis.
Oh,
Landon's baby item on that character.
They actually nerfed her not long after. And why the fuck is my smite not working?
But gonna go back to the original person on this one. Dia, what's your favorite thing about that build?
Which the Aries?
Yeah.
Funny
It's the
DJ. My
disconnected.
favorite thing is probably like about the build.
Yeah, the favorite thing about like the fact that Mickey was teaching you about like how you got the build or how it performs. Like, what's your favorite thing?
Oh.
Just the overall view of Aries, the build, and what Mickey has taught you.
Personally, favorite thing has to be just with the build being able to, if I play right, kill someone very quickly and very efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
But as we know, I am very stupid, and that does not come up a lot.
Yeah, that's one thing we try to get through your head. You're a Guardian. You're meant to stay in there and survive and help and do small amounts of damage.
In his defense, he did something I have never seen anyone do in that early in their Smite career.
No, if we speak of this, I will leave right now.
Go ahead then, because I want to talk about this on stream.
I'm sorry, Mick. I'm so sorry.
Dio got the 2 chains? No. 5.
What I think is the mystical kill.
No, he got the 2 chains? No, 5 in like the 3rd game playing Ares.
Oh yeah, that was the one I got off for.
I'll send you the screenshot.
Yeah, Mickey's so frustrated about that thing.
I'm sorry, Mick. I'm sorry.
He's not even here now.
He already, he already dipped.
For those that don't know, 2 chains, no, 5.
Oh, sorry, Mick.
It is
5.
I made you disconnected.
This achievement.
It's the hardest achievement
Ares
in the game.
has abilities, and one of them is chains. He shoots out 3 chains, and then he ults, and his ult has chains that pull them closer. If you hit every single one of those chains, you get the achievement, and it's a diamond achievement.
Which
most
is
people
5
don't have.
people.
Yeah. So if you after you hit 3 of them with a chain, then or no, it's just the ult. Never mind.
There's a big problem, and this is the reason why I get irritated. Is because I had tried for that achievement.
Literally, you had to shoot him.
And being that I was so high rank, the opportunity hardly ever came by when I could officially play Ares and have a good time and just try for the achievement. But we also had a friend who played a lot of assassins, and he would single target people. It was so hard to get that achievement with him just hanging around. Every time that I would get close to it, he would kill somebody. And for that achievement, you have to hit everyone, and it's so stupid.
But we watched Dio get the Mickey, Dio, and I were in a party.
I still feel like they hand fed him. I'm happy for Dio. I think our enemies were retarded. I don't.
The thing is, I didn't realize that was a hard thing. So the moment that I did, I kind of just freaked out internally.
Yeah, he felt horrible because you disconnected from the entire call we were in. He straight up left Discord, and I'm like, oh my god, he just got the 5 chains. Because it popped up, and Dio went, what is this? I got an achievement. Just all casual about it.
I'm sorry, I got so irritated with that. I spent the reasonable 6 years on this, or not 6 years, Jesus, game hasn't been out 6 years. The reasonable time that I've spent in this game is shut up, and should have gotten that achievement so long ago. I tried for it for literally 2 years, and I could never get it because of my teammates. And it kind of makes me feel good that Dio did get it, but it also kind of makes me seriously angry because I'm like, I tried for 2 years to get that.
I wanted.
There he is.
I'm back. Hey, you ready to play?
Mine's on the copy bullshit. So.
But,
what is it, Landon? Sorry,
I was talking to Kid.
I don't even know if I have her added or not.
I do. I'm gonna get on here shortly.
In a second after I finish my house.
Well, I'm just gonna type mine into general.
But the other thing, since Dio's was pretty much doing all that stuff, I'm gonna move on for a bit. And since John Graham doesn't actually play Smite with us, I'm gonna go to me real quick, and then we're gonna jump to Kitty, and then I think that'll be enough time. We've been on the server we've been on this for about 2 hours now. My favorite game is one of 2 things. I didn't even have to win this game for it to be one of my favorites. And I didn't win this Conquest game. We actually got our asses handed to us. But I was playing Odin, and this was before me and Mickey actually started playing Smite together. It was right when cross-play was introduced for PlayStation, Xbox, and all of that.
Oh, God.
Yeah. 2018, basically. Beginning of... It was either ending of 2018, beginning of 2019 is when that was introduced. And it was...
yeah.
And I didn't know, because I was playing Smite without them. I was just playing Odin, not really working with Mickey and them. I was screen recording my favorite moments. And the first few games I played with Chancellor was getting into Conquest. And at one point, they were all in mid lane. All of our towers were down. The only thing left was our Phoenixes. What I can't remember is how much we had gotten on their side, but I think we lost that game. I can't remember. But my Odin build had crit and whatnot, and I built a weird one, but it worked. It worked. And I was jungling for a bit just to try and get people their buffs and whatnot, and I didn't realize that all of my teammates were fighting in mid. I didn't, because my account was level 20 or something. I was still pretty new at the game. And I decided, okay, whatever, I'll just jump in from the jungle, slam down my ultimate, and get the hell out. Well, I do that to all of them, and I just start running away, and Chancer just says calmly over the mic, Jake. I said, yeah. He goes, you do realize you're the only one alive, right? I just I went, oh no! And I was waiting for my cooldowns to come back, so I'm just booking it, and I hear Medusa dash at me from behind. And she hits me one time, and she crits me for 500 and drops me to half health. And I just scream, like, ungodly, and just lunge back in. I'm going, no, 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 no! And I just keep going, and I lived. But Chancellor's losing his mind. Yeah, what's up, Mick?
Do me a favor.
Okay.
Remember the old Wiz Squad chat?
Wiz.
Someone just typed in it.
On Skype or Messenger?
Skype.
Okay.
Well, at least we know she's still there.
Okay.
Wait, which one is it?
No, it's not. No one you would know.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
I might have to go disconnect for a minute.
I don't see it, man.
Shit.
I see it.
No, like it's not.
A certain someone left the chat.
Oh. Did I already leave
Do we
it?
use Skype anymore?
Nope, you're still in here.
Okay. But, anyways, ew. Kaylee. Ew.
I don't want to know.
Kaylee. X.
Mm.
Why was that so funny to
Gonna
me?
block
Just the way
her.
you said it.
I can't blame him.
Gonna leave that group.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, I jumped and I was panicking and I was freaking out, and the people were like, "What?" And Chance was losing his mind, and I'm just wheezing on the ground. I couldn't breathe. Like, I was just so calm about it. Just so calm about it. Just, you're the last one alive, right? And it just clicks. I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, that was
Like,
one of the. It was one of the first games I ever played on Conquest with Chancellor. So, yeah. Kitty, what about you?
Well, mine is actually. This is way before I met you guys.
Yeah. It's only been like 2 weeks.
I'm playing Conquest. I'm in Conquest playing a Wheelix, and this was I think an hour, maybe an hour and 78-minute game. And
Damn.
and then this is where footage made last season's map and whatever.
I'm gonna give you.
And I felt so bad for this Scylla because every time I have my ult, I will go up. She's like, shoot, she'll try doing something. I will get like maybe like quarter health, probably. I forgot to even save the fucking video. And I believe this is when what the fuck was it? Oh, this is way before they even nerfed half the fucking items and shit. And I was fucking everybody, and I had a whole bunch of fucking cooldown on. And I believe we did 2 in the game. I think I did win that game. I think it was ranked. But yeah, that was my favorite fucking game because that was like the longest game I ever had. Other than that, my SMITE copy update's almost done.
Oh my god. That makes me feel old.
Or it does.
I was
I'm
looking
gonna
through
put something in general.
a bunch of old chats, but I'm gonna end the call here shortly.
It's the profile picture. Or, yeah,
You made me
as
snort.
his profile picture, his new profile picture.
Sorry.
Liam Frick. Oh my God, Mickey. Liam Frick.